Let me ask you one simple fucking question. Why the hell are you trading gold, XAUUSD, if you don't even know why gold moves up or down? Seriously. You woke up one day, saw a shiny-ass candlestick flying high, and thought, yeah, let me buy that. Maybe I'll be rich by dinner. Get the hell out of here. You think this is a fucking lottery? This ain't your grandma's bingo night, buddy. This is the goddamn Forex market. Gold ain't just some shiny metal you flex on your neck. It's a geopolitical tool, an inflation hedge, a goddamn war signal. But sure, keep buying cause your Telegram group said buy now, TP 300 pips. Like that ever worked? Let's break it down so even a fucking monkey can get it. When the US dollar goes strong, boom, gold usually drops. Why? Because those two bitches don't like each other. They're like toxic exes. When one glows up, the other breaks down crying. Simple. Now when people start panicking, like war, inflation, or central banks talking crap, gold becomes the safe haven. It's like that ex you keep crawling back to when life kicks your ass. And guess what? That's when gold fucking spikes. Not because of your half-assed trendline from TradingView, but because the whole goddamn world is scared. Let's go back to history class, you degenerates. 2008, financial meltdown, boom, gold skyrocketed. 2020, pandemic panic, bam, gold took off like Elon Musk's damn rocket. And yet here you are in 2025 buying gold because RSI said maybe. RSI? Are you high? You think RSI alone gonna pay your rent? Jesus tap dancing Christ. Gold prices react to real Fed interest rate hikes, inflation reports, GDP data, wars, debt ceilings, and economic collapses. You ever heard of macroeconomics? Of course not. You skip school for crypto pump groups. You treat gold like it's some TikTok trend. Oh look, gold's lit today, I'm in. Idiot. And don't get me started on you so-called pros. Sitting there with your $50,000 funded account acting like you invented Fibonacci. You just got lucky, bro. Your trades are hanging on by a thread and a prayer to Jerome Powell. The moment he sneezes on CNBC, your whole fucking strategy collapses. You don't have a system. You've got superstition. Pure astrology with candles. You think you're smart because you dropped $1,000 on a secret indicator course from some jackass with a rented Lambo in Dubai? Bro, the only thing that's going to be moving fast is your money, out of your account and into someone else's. Fundamentals ain't sexy, I get it. There's no dopamine hit from reading central bank minutes, no thrill like catching a random scalp spike. But guess what? Fundamentals are what move the fucking market. Not your baby-ass 15-minute chart. Look, you want to scalp gold like a maniac? Fine. Fine, but at least know why gold is in an uptrend in the first place. Did inflation data come in hot? Did the Fed pause hikes? Did a fucking missile fly over some oil-rich country? That's the real world, not your fantasy Discord group. If you ever opened your damn eyes, you'd know gold has more triggers than a Twitter argument. Dollar index, treasury yields, global debt, safe haven flows, BRICS politics, inflation fears, hell, even real estate crashes ripple into gold demand. You think this is kiddie pool trading? This is deep fucking water, and you're out here dog paddling with floaties made of YouTube shorts. And by the way, stop acting like your one winning trade makes you Warren Buffett. Last week, you didn't even know what NFP stands for. This week, you calling people rookies on Reddit? Please, sit your over-leveraged ass down. You think you're some kind of trading genius just because you've been following XAUUSD for a whole 2 weeks? Let me tell you something. Einstein, 2 weeks doesn't mean shot in this game. The market's been around for centuries. You know how long gold's been traded? Thousands of fucking years. And you? You're out here acting like your little 2-week obsession with price action has unlocked some secret? Get the hell out of here. You're playing with fire, and sooner or later, you're gonna burn your ass. Now let's get one thing clear. Gold moves for reasons beyond your comprehension. It's not some magic trick, and it's not just bullish or bearish for no damn reason. Did you even know the history of gold in the financial system? Probably not. So let me school you, you poor excuse for a trader. Back in 1971, Nixon took the US off the gold standard. You know what that means? That's when gold became a true hedge against inflation. It was no longer tied to the dollar directly. And what happened next? Gold prices went on a fucking ride. And the world realized that if you wanted to protect your wealth, you needed gold. That was the big moment. But nah, you're over here thinking you're clever because you've learned how to click the buy button after watching a YouTube video. Do you think your chart analysis tells you more than the whole global economy combined? You don't know shit. Let's talk about central banks for a minute. Yeah, I know you've heard of them, but do you actually understand how they control the gold market? The Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, the Bank of Japan, they all hold a fuck ton of gold reserves. And when these assholes make decisions about interest rates or their balance sheets, guess what? Gold reacts. So tell me, when you bought that stupid dip last week, did you know what the Fed was planning? Did you even know if they were about to hike interest rates or cut them? No? Well, that's why you're fucking losing money on gold. You think this is just technical analysis? No, you idiot. The central banks control the game. They move gold just by doing their job. And guess what? You're not part of that club, no matter how many chart patterns you draw. Here's another big one: geopolitics. You ever heard of a little thing called the gold rush? Yeah, it happened centuries ago, but guess what? It's still happening today. Whenever a war or financial crisis hits, what happens? Gold goes up. That's right. Look at the geopolitical tensions between the US and China, or Russia making moves to back their currency with gold. You think that doesn't affect XAUUSD? You're out of your damn mind. But you'll keep on looking at your dumb trend lines, while real-world events are shaping the entire market around you. Oh, and don't forget the constant fluctuations in the value of emerging market currencies. That's another reason why gold's price can go through the roof, especially when countries in Africa or South America are devaluing their currency faster than you can say, buy gold. But let me guess, you're still convinced that gold's price is only about technical setups. You think support and resistance are the holy grail? Guess what? That's what your chart is showing you. But the real moves happen because of macroeconomic factors you'll never see on your tiny chart. Gold doesn't care about your cute little RSI. It doesn't give a flying fuck about your MACD crossover. It cares about real shit: inflation, interest rates, central banks, wars, and economic disasters. Wake up, dipshot. This isn't a damn guessing game. This is the big leagues. And let me say it again. Stop pretending to be a pro when you don't understand what the fuck you're doing. You're acting like you know better than the market, and that's why you're getting absolutely wrecked. If you think XAUUSD is just a simple buy or sell because some random website told you it was bullish, you might as well go back to playing Monopoly. It's that easy to get fucked over in this game. Let's talk about you professional traders who think they've got it all figured out. You've been trading for 5, 10, maybe 15 years, and you still don't get the basics of why gold moves? You got that shiny platform set up with 3 monitors, your MacBook Pro, your damn coffee machine next to you, but you can't tell the difference between a bull market and a bear market. You can't even see the obvious trends staring you in the face. You're out here with 1,000 different indicators, thinking one of them's going to give you the magic signal for XAUUSD. Ha! Newsflash. Indicators are useless if you don't understand what's actually going on in the world. You're the same guys who swear by the golden rule of trading. Just trade what you see. Yeah, great advice if you're a fucking beginner. But guess what? What you see is only part of the damn story. You're looking at price action like a blind man looking at a painting. You might see the brush strokes, but you have no fucking clue about the masterpiece behind it. You see a big red candle and think, oh, sell now. But do you know why that candle's red? You're out here acting like price action is some magic trick when it's actually just a reaction to the real world. Did China just announce new tariffs? Did the US economy collapse? Did the Fed hike rates again? These are the real reasons gold moves, not your precious little candlestick patterns. Stop pretending you know what you're doing when you're just hoping and praying for the market to be nice to you. Newsflash, the market doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you've got 10 years of experience or if you're wearing a suit to trade. If you're not following the fundamentals, you're fucking clueless. Every pro trader knows if you don't understand the global economy, you don't understand the market. And you don't understand shot. Now let's talk about that sweet spot. Gold's price moves because it's sensitive as hell to the dollar. Do you even know how gold and the dollar are connected? If not, let me break it down for your slow brain. When the dollar gets stronger, people sell gold because it becomes more expensive in other currencies. When the dollar gets weaker, gold becomes a cheaper alternative for people looking to protect their wealth. It's basic shot. Like 1 + 1 = 2. But here you are, sitting there thinking you're the next Wolf of Wall Street just because you can draw a perfect ascending triangle. And don't you dare give me that, I don't care about fundamentals, I'm a price action trader bullshit. You think that's going to work long term? That's like saying you don't care about physics while you're riding a roller coaster. Eventually, reality's going to smack you in the face. And when it does, you'll be crying for mommy while you watch your precious gold trade evaporate faster than your savings account. Speaking of savings, what's your plan when your $500 account blows up? What's your plan when the next geopolitical crisis hits and gold soars while you're stuck with a bunch of buy-the-dip positions? Do you even have a plan? Or are you just gambling like everyone else? Now let's talk about you experts who read one article on Bloomberg and now think you're the next goddamn financial genius. You probably saw an article that says gold up 5% this week, and suddenly you're out here with a buy gold signal on your Insta story. Well, guess what, Einstein? Gold doesn't just go up because it's Tuesday. There's a goddamn reason behind every spike. And you better wake the hell up and learn it if you don't want your account looking like a sad little potato. You think it's all about technical analysis? LOL. You're over here drawing support and resistance lines like they're gonna save you from blowing your account in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, that worked. When you were trading with monopoly money, not when you're risking your last $100 in a market that's influenced by actual global events. Did you forget that every piece of economic data, every war, every political scandal, and every policy decision by the Fed affects the damn price of gold? Oh, wait. You don't even know who Jerome Powell is. How cute. I know. You're gonna tell me, but XAUUSD is trending up. Yeah, because it's a part of the big picture, you little fucking idiot. Gold doesn't just pop up like magic because a random candle hit a Fibonacci level. It moves because something in the real world made people realize that their cash is losing value faster than your so-called strategy. Inflation fears, global recession talks, and uncertainty in markets, that is why gold goes up, you absolute moron. What are you going to do next? Check a random Forex forum to see where to buy again? Do you know how many times people have blown their accounts on these buy now, sell later signals? 10? 20? More? You think this is some damn get-rich-quick game? Think again. It's a goddamn marathon, and you're out here sprinting with no goddamn shoes. Let me break it down real simple. Gold is a reflection of uncertainty. When people lose faith in fiat currencies, guess what they flock to? Gold. It's like the go-to survival item in a financial apocalypse. If you didn't know that, then please go back to playing video games and leave trading to the big boys. A strong dollar? Well, that's a whole other story. A strong dollar means gold's fucked. That's right. Gold and the dollar, both precious, both volatile, but only one can win in that twisted little game. And right now, guess who's winning? So what's your excuse now? You've got no clue about macroeconomics, no understanding of geopolitical tension, and you're out here blindly buying gold like it's a fucking Christmas present. If you're lucky, you might get one win, but trust me, one good trade won't make up for the 10 stupid mistakes you're about to make. Because in Forex, one dumb decision is all it takes to wipe your account clean. And guess what? You've been making those mistakes since you first clicked that buy button like a chimpanzee at a keyboard. All right. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. But do you want the truth, or do you want to live in your fantasy land where you're a Forex god? You think trading XAUUSD is just about flipping coins? The dollar's up today, maybe gold will fall. Let's check RSI again and pray to the Forex gods that we win this one. If you're still trading like this, then good fucking luck. You're gonna need it. But hey, I get it. You want to make some money. You want to be the next big trader, right? Who doesn't? But here's the cold, hard truth. You're not going to get there by throwing darts at a chart. No amount of, I use 50 moving averages on my screen, is going to save your sorry ass when the next market crash hits. And you're sitting there wondering why the hell your gold trade went south faster than your last relationship. You know what's worse than losing a trade? Losing a trade and not even understanding why you lost it. That's what happens when you trade based on random signals or the hot tip of the day. Guess what? Those tips are usually from people who blew their own accounts, and now they want to drag you into the mud with them. They're desperate, and so are you if you're listening to them.